Hello, everyone. I have just a good amount of voice to commentate. Welcome to the 2026 King of Hardcore Tournament. We're starting things off with our first match of the night. That being on the left, Big Bruce representing the Dark World, and on the right, AJ Elliott representing the Union. And there's the thing, we spun a wheel to do the brackets. Obviously, Zalik was supposed to be in this year's tournament, but he got taken out due to injury and replaced with Psycho. Obviously, Psycho was known as Hard Psycho before joining Dynasty, but shortened his name. And now, here we go. AJ Elliott, currently in control of Big Bruce. Big Bruce, obviously, last time we saw him, he beat, in a match, he beat Tyron Black. Trouble, as obviously Big Bruce was sent into the landmines on the outside and was bleeding. Off the ropes, and Big Bruce once again knocks down AJ Elliott. We have this massive 16-man tournament. Bryant. Now, AJ went back into the ring. Off the ropes, no. AJ Elliott off the ropes. Beautiful move. Sidewalk slam. AJ Elliott in trouble. Figure four. That Big Bruce to AJ Elliott. No. Nice arm. Runny ass stones. And there's mass destruction by AJ Elliott to Big Bruce. Obviously, neither man wants this match to go long because they know they got another match. And they got, if they want to win, they have to win 4 matches tonight. Now Big Bruce in trouble, in control. But AJ Elliott caught him with a knee lift. Off the ropes. No, AJ Elliott caught himself. Big Bruce, Samoan drop to AJ Elliott. And there's a baseball bat by Big Bruce. And Bruce that boost. Kicking AJ Elliott away. Now a kendo stick. Wait a minute. AJ Elliott sends Big Bruce to the outside and into the landmines. Big Bruce, obviously a very big man. And mass destruction. That's it. 2. AJ Elliott advances.
Yeah, straight your mouth. Mic check, 1, 2, coming through. A wrecking crew, rhyme tsunami, brain tsunami, dropping bombs, atomic tsunami. Hit a rhythm, it's a drum, yeah, what drum? Here it come, wordplay, wizard, blizzard, freeze frames, lizard, brain. Powerhouse striker, yeah, that's the name. Light it up, run the game the same. Powerhouse striker, feel the impact, no turning back, just fact, straight fact. Straight your mouth. Yeah, stack of flows, cash flows, high stakes, gotta know how it goes from the bottom, get them up to the top with the blood, sweat, and tears, blood, microphone fiend. Indeed, sowing seeds, plant greed, watch it feed. Competition, they in shock, clock ticking, I'm the rock, shattering the clock. Powerhouse striker, yeah, that's the name. Light it up, burn the game the same. Powerhouse striker, feel the impact, no turning back, just fact. Straight facts. They whisper my name, I whisper a shout. No doubt I run the route. What's it all about? Conquering mountains, spilling fountains of metaphors. Breaking laws, ain't no pause in my.
In our next contest, on the left is Ragnar representing the Ride or Die. On the right, Aiden Boss, who has a tough task ahead of him. Ragnar. Both men lock collar elbow, but chops the chest by Aiden Boss. There's an elbow by Ragnar. Here in Philadelphia, lays jump for King of Hardcore tournament. And now, Aiden. Obviously, AJ Elliott, though cut open, a bit fresh in the matches. Since his match only went 9 minutes, you gotta take time into consideration when looking at who might win the tournaments. Elbow by Ragnar. Aiden's in trouble. No. Aiden Boss, and now Aiden in trouble. Wait a minute. Aiden's got the arm. There's a boot to the face by Ragnar. Now Ragnar in trouble. And now Aiden got his arm trapped. Now Aiden's going to do some cool things. Now he has the arm. Cool chain wrestling by Aiden. Obviously the winner of this match will take on AJ Elliott in the next round. Ragnar going for the Viking bomb. Oh my god. And he already hit it. Viking bomb. That was desperation to get Aiden off him. Ragnar nailed the Viking bomb. Now. Aiden. Aiden and Ragnar are going to trade European uppercuts in this tournament. There's a Superman punch by Aiden Boss, who grabs a barbed wire bat. Aiden went to swing, but who sends Ragnar into a barbed wire board. And he plants him on the back. And only a 1 count on Ragnar. That's not good. Only a 1 count. And Aiden Boss out of breath. Ragnar now in control of Aiden Boss. Oh no. Ragnar now in full control of Aiden Boss. Aiden. Ragnar off the ropes. Elbow missed. Both will fly. Now Aiden. In trouble. Pops up. Chain wrestling Ragnar. Oh, Ragnar cut open. Aiden has him bleeding. Missed the boss boot. Uranagi by Aiden Boss. Missed the boss boot again. Another Uranagi by Aiden. As he trying to recover. There's Ragnar. Wait a minute. Ragnar backbreaker to Aiden Boss. And there's a baseball bat from Aiden. There's an uppercut. Aiden Boss in control now of Ragnar. Chair to the skull. Oh, wait a minute. Off the ropes. Aiden caught himself. Once again, Aiden catches himself on the ropes. Going for another Viking bomb to Aiden Boss. Ragnar drags him to advance in the tournament. No! Aiden Boss barely gets the shoulder up. Two Viking bombs and Aiden Boss still in this fight. DDT. There's a punch to the ribs. But Aiden caught him. Two, no. There's a punch by Aiden as he looks to catch his breath against Ragnar. Wait, Ragnar going for the choke slam on the barbed wire back. 2, 3. Ragnar advances. Winner of this match, Ragnar. Aiden put out a fight to Ragnar, but that choke slam on the barbed wire bat was too much. The next round it will be Ragnar versus AJ Elliott. Victory for Ragnar. Obviously, Aiden's former tag partner is in this tournament. Big Bruce set to compete later on. We gotta get ready for our next match. In our next contest, it'll be Kevin Graves on the left, Red Menace on the right. Kevin Graves just recently bursting onto the scene in Dynasty with his group Havoc. Kevin Graves with a kick to the face. Wait a minute. E-list by Kevin to Red Menace. Scooping a slam by Red Menace to Kevin Graves. Kevin Graves has been embroiled in a feud with Goto Lee, who we'll see later tonight. Actually, Goto Lee will be in our next contest. And Red Menace already sent in the barbed wire. Red Menace dying for singles gold in Dynasty for the first time. For singles glory. He's been a tag champion. He's been a trio champion. He has never won anything solo in Dynasty when he called himself the Crimson Emperor. The slam and Kevin Graves once again sent to the outside. Wait a minute. Punch of the ribs. And Menace picks Kevin Graves up to his feet. Wait. Kevin Graves keeps going for that barbed wire back. Kevin Graves is from Spain, by the way, and there's an elbow to the back of the head. There's a shot to the back of the head of Kevin Graves, and now Kevin Graves off the ropes. Boot missed. And again, missed the boot. Off the ropes. Menace. Menace is bleeding, by the way. There's a punch to the head. Drop kick to the face. Kick miss, favorite. Light tube. Kevin Graves really taking it to Red Menace here tonight. The King of Hardcore Tournament 2026. Red Menace. Sent off the rope. Pop-up power bomb by Kevin Graves. 2. Red Menace kicks out. The Red Menace. Crimson Lance locked in. Wait a minute. Kevin Graves with a submission. Kevin Graves in trouble. That piece of wood to the head. That broken piece of the table. And again, that barbed wire cutting up the body of Red Menace. Wait, Muscle Buster. Caught him. Caught Red Menace, but Kevin Graves was unable to get to the cover. Off the Muscle Buster. Kevin Graves got caught with that brain buster by Red Menace. Wait, Kevin Graves caught Red Menace, dragging him away from the rope, picks him up to his feet, goes behind on Red Menace, reverses Shotai. Red Menace caught once again, Muscle Buster, and Red Menace sending on barbed wire. The landmines. Menace back into the ring. Referee timer shoes. Repeat uppercuts. Is the ref stuck? She's really moving at that shoe. Submission locked in. Oh. There's a super kick by Kevin Graves. Caught Red Menace. And Red Menace barely gets the shoulder. There's a submission, once again a choke. The Red Menace in the ropes. Dragon screw on Kevin Graves. Kevin Graves picks up to his feet. Light tube right to the chest. DDT. Menace once again. A piece of wood. Again. And again. And again. Red Menace. Keep going for that piece of table. The top table half. But Kevin Graves trying to fight back. Despite being busted open. And in severe pain after the damage done. And there's Red Menace. Once again, the athleticism. With that kick. Now that light tube. Off the skull of Kevin Graves. Kevin Graves trying to fight back. Spine on the pine to Red Menace. Red. Kevin Graves. Into Geary. Off the ropes, and Kevin Graves once again. Out of breath. Kevin with the super kick. The Red Menace. Kevin could not capitalize. Graves once again. Dragon's crew. Off the ropes goes Red Menace. Shotgun drop kick right to the back of the head. Red Menace, I think. And Kevin Graves has him. Muscle buster on that table half. Kevin Graves advances. But how much damage has he taken?
Crown on the table, boots on the floor. You hear me coming, then you hear me more. Red on my sleeve, dust on my hands. I don't need mercy, I'll make the stand. Black flag flapping over the gate. If I was under, I'd wait. Names in the rubble, gone in a blink. I built my kingdom out of the break. Hold your breath now, see me rise. One wrong step, babe, and the whole place flies.
Clearly not in a good way. next contest. In our next contest, Goto Lee in the ring, going to go one-on-one with Brutus Porter, two men who know each other quite well from their days at LAW and OWW. Goto Lee representing Dead End. Brutus Porter looking for singles glory in Dynasty. Brutus Porter just caught Goto Lee. Wait a minute. Straight jacket powerbomb to 8. Goto Lee reversed it. Goto Lee was not going to go up for whatever Brutus had in store. Goto Lee. Off the ropes again. Goto Lee caught himself. Brutus Porter, obviously we're going to take on Kevin Graves in the next round. Imagine Goto Lee wins this. It'll be Kevin Graves and Goto Lee in our next contest here in the tournament. Brutus Porter. Ooh, got kicked in the face by Goto Lee. Goto with that back body drop on Brutus Porter. An elbow by Brutus. Brutus Porter. Backbreaker to Goto Lee. The elbow to chop. He lift by Goto Lee. Brutus Porter in trouble. Off the ropes. Chop to the chest by Goto Lee. This is only our 4th match tonight. And Goto Lee sending the barbed wire. Wait a minute. Swing neck breaker on Brutus Porter. Kick missed. Off the ropes. No, Brutus caught himself. Wait a minute. Goto with that elbow. Wait a minute. Goto got caught. Now wait a minute. And out of the ring goes Brutus Porter. Brutus back in the ring, but Brutus is bleeding. Goto has Brutus Porter busted open. He has that piece of a table. Wait a minute. And Brutus with that chop to the chest. Obviously, Brutus Porter a little upset that he's not going to be able to get his revenge on Red Menace in this tournament. the Red Menace's attack a couple weeks ago. Wait a minute. Straight jacket bomb on Goto Lee, too. No. Goto got hit with that spine buster. There's a lariat on Goto Lee. And Brutus. Straight jacket bomb. 2. No. Goto kicks out. There's that kendo stick by Goto Lee. Bruce missed the lariat. Goto Lee once again by kendo. Wait a minute. Brutus with an emerald explosion to Goto Lee. Damn near spiked him. And Goto Lee might have Brutus Porter where he wants him now. Brutus with that lariat. Damn near takes Goto's head off. And Goto kicks out at 2. And Goto swinging neck breaker. And Brutus sends Goto to the outside on the landmines. Goto's bleeding. Wait a minute. Brutus in trouble. Back elbow by Brutus. Off the ropes with Goto. Goto caught himself. Straight jacket bomb. Once again to Goto Lee. Goto once again gets the shoulder up, but barely this time. The damage inflicted on Goto Lee. And another emerald explosion on Goto Lee. Brutus didn't go for the cover. That might. Oh, there's a barbed wire back to his skull though. Oh, now he has that table piece, that table half right to the back. To the back of the head. Goto missed that kick. Wait a minute, Goto caught him. The cover on Brutus Porter. Goto Lee advances.
No regrets and no intent to return. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned.
Goto Lee and Kevin Graves will face each other in the next round of the King of Hardcore tournament. Two rivals going at it in the middle of the tournament. Dust is what put Brutus Porter away after a brutal bout.
Looking forward to facing the change. I've never seen you before. I'll never see you again. There's shadows left of it now. I wasn't trained.
We gotta get ready for our next contest.
I've never felt you before.
Well, our next contest, on the left is Darren Parks, and on the right, it's Terry Ventura. And already with a lariat. Darren Parks straps down tonight because he knows he's going to get tired and bleed a lot. Darren Parks. Terry Ventura drew the short straw here. Able to take Darren Parks off his feet, though. And Darren Clubbing shot to the shoulder blades of Terry Ventura. And Terry. Clubbing shot to the back of Darren Parks. Terry. Remember, small wrestlers have pinned Darren Parks before, notably Gavin Saban in a tag match, but that was in a tag match. Now, Darren Parks is beatable. Terry Ventura just has to find a way to do it. There's a headbutt to Terry. Last time we saw Terry Ventura, he lost a match to Christopher Lott. Last time we saw Darren Parks was this past Friday when he discussed why he's been targeting Nick Malloy lately. And his reasoning was pretty weird. He likes striking fear in people when he sees the fear in Nick Malloy's eyes. And he feeds off that fear. So imagine he wins this tournament and takes the internet title off of one of Nick Malloy's stablemates, Yuri Bryant. Takes the internet title off him. Ranked Swanton by Terry Ventura. That makes Darren Parks unstoppable. And now Terry Ventura has a chair. Oh. Wait a minute. Running bulldog by Terry Ventura to Darren Parks. Headbutt. Wait a minute. Suplex on Terry Ventura. Terry's in trouble. This is the second half of the first round, obviously, we're in now. There's a DDT by Terry once again. And the barbed wire goes to Terry Ventura. No cuts yet. Headbutt once again by Darren Parks. There's the knee lift once again by Darren Parks and Terry Ventura. Well, that lariat missed. Darren off the ropes. Running senton. There's an elbow in the back. And Terry. Darren missed the lariat. And Darren once again taken to Terry Ventura. And there's a lariat once again by Terry. Darren Parks. Terry Ventura's bleeding. Like we said, we're going to see a lot of blood in this tournament. Nope. Terry with that axe kick. Terry setting that barbed wire once again. Wait. There's a super kick. 2. No. Oklahoma Stampede. 2. No. There's that knee in the face by Terry Ventura to Darren Parks. Darren Parks kicks at it too. Terry's probably going to wonder what is he going to have to do to put Darren Parks away. But Darren with that backhand to the face of Terry Ventura. That had to have knocked him clean out, but he's still up. An impaler cutter by Terry Ventura. Terry Ventura. And Darren Parks trading shots. Darren rolling lariat to Terry Ventura. Darren with the chair. Another backhand to Terry Ventura. That's it. And no, Terry's still in this. I could have sworn that could have been it. There's a baseball bat by Darren Parks. And Darren Parks once again. That baseball bat. Swinging neck breaker by Terry Ventura. Off the ropes. Nice scoop, nice power slam by Terry Ventura. Caught the 300-plus pounder. With all that momentum. Spine buster. Terry Ventura. Caught Darren with a super kick. Will Terry pick up an upset? No, not yet. Oh no, Darren just powered up. This is sledgehammer to the skull. Off the ropes. Elbow by Terry Ventura to Darren Parks. Darren up to his feet. Knee lift to Terry Ventura. Wait a minute. DDT to Darren Parks once again by Terry. Darren Parks in trouble. And there's a baseball bat once again. And again, the sledgehammer. And again. And now back of the head of Darren. Terry Ventura in full control of Darren Parks. Uh-oh, Darren caught him. Choke slam. Darren Parks advances.
Rains down in a fiery swarm. The chaos whispers, it feels so warm. Hellish mayhem, it's a blazing feast.
What a victory for Darren Parks. In our next contest, ladies and gentlemen, Mad Dog Carl and Big Joe. Big Joe won't be meeting his former tag partner in the finals, obviously, as Aiden Boss lost earlier. May have to trade him. So let's see if Big Joe can do better in his match. taking Mad Dog Carl. He already is. Hammer taking Mad Dog's head off. And Mad Dog with that drop kick. There's his headbutts by Big Joe. Awesome Mad Dog. Taking down Big Joe. There's an elbow by Mad Dog. Big Joe trying to fight back against Mad Dog, but Mad Dog able to get the shoulder up. There's an elbow to the face. Right now. Big Joe has the chair. Obviously, Big Joe, a wild animal in that ring. Now, Big Joe trying to fight ground and pound Mad Dog. Obviously, Mad Dog. What tournament this has been so far. Those headbutts by Mad Dog. Or to Mad Dog by a Mad Dog in Big Joe. In the landmines was Mad Dog Carl, who's bleeding. I think Big Joe might have Mad Dog right where he wants him. There's an elbow to Mad Dog Carl. Mad Dog in trouble. Off the ropes. Big Joe. Sent to the barbed wire. Mad Dog will press into a slam to Big Joe. Big Joe being tossed around. There's a kendo stick right to the skull. Big Joe will cover. Two. No. This is our 6th match of the night, by the way. And there's a headbutt by Big Joe. Off the ropes. Samoan drop by Mad Dog to Big Joe. Off the ropes. Huge drop kick. There's that kendo stick shot. Mad Dog. Gorilla press once again to Big Joe. There's that kendo stick once again to Mad Dog. To Big Joe. Wait, Mad Dog. DDT to Big Joe. By Mad Dog Carl. There's hammer punches. There's hook punches, but Mad Dog Carl. As Big Joe once again lands him down onto that back. Two. Big Joe barely gets the shoulder up. Off that gorilla press power slam. There's a running leg drop by Big Joe. Wait, Mad Dog bomb. Caught Big Joe. 3. No, Big Joe got the shoulder up. Big Joe able to kick out the Mad Dog bomb. There's headbutts by Big Joe once again. Big Joe an animal with a baseball bat in hand. In this King of Hardcore tournament, first round match. Big Joe with that back elbow. Off the ropes. Running headbutt by Mad Dog. Once again off the ropes. Takes down Big Joe. Big Joe sending the bar into the landmines. That might have woken. Oh no, it didn't wake him up. Instead, he got caught with a Mad Dog bomb. Finds a rope break. Big Joe all in those ropes. Chop for chops. Rolling lariat by Big Joe. Wait a minute. Mad Dog Carl, that elbow to the face. Wait, Big Joe punched the ribs. Headbutt by Big Joe to Mad Dog Carl. Both men bleeding. Wait, Mad Dog caught the arm. Kimura lock. Big Joe taps. Big Joe taps. It'll be Darren Parks versus Mad Dog Carl in the next round. The winner of this match, Mad Dog Carl. Mad Dog forces Big Joe to tap out to a Kimura lock. Get ready for our next contest in this tournament. Now in our next contest, it is Adam Batista on the left, Andreas Marceau on the right. Andreas got a tough task ahead of him as he's facing off against a former Dynasty World Heavyweight Champion, a former Internet Champion, and a former World Tag Team Champion. He's a two-time world champion, by the way. And in the first ever King of Hardcore tournament winner. In Adam Batista. Well, Adam Batista will be the first one to win this tournament twice, but obviously in the dropkick and Andreas sending the barbed wire into the landmines. Adam Batista lacking in recent years, slowing down a bit. Being beat all over. Adam Batista got caught with that snap suplex. It's like the younger talents are beating his ass. The guys that are more hungrier. We saw that this past Friday, and that's what Adam sent to the barbed wires. He's bleeding now. With AJ Elliott, who beat him. Hell, AJ Elliott advanced in this tournament tonight. Obviously, Adam Batista representing the Hit Squad. Batista. Dragon Sleeper. Snapmare. Splash to the back. Wait, Andreas going for a dude buster. Caught him. Gonna try and pin Adam Batista right now. Whoa, he already was close. Andreas already bleeding. His blonde hair being coated red from his crimson mask. Adam Batista already getting hit with a finisher. That's not good for Adam. Andreas Marceau earlier this year won the World Cup in main event at Fight Fest, couldn't win the World Championship. So he wants to prove himself by winning another tournament, running power slam to Andreas Marceau. Marceau. 2. No. It's out at 2. And now Adam Batista once again set into the landmines. Adam back into the ring. Adam backbreaker once again. With Adam, Iron Claw. Iron Claw slam, and Andreas able to get the shoulder up. Punch and chop. Andreas with that kick to the head of Adam Batista. Off the ropes. What the fuck? Hey, Adam. Brain buster. To Andreas Marceau. Andreas caught Adam. He didn't go for the cover though. That might have been a mistake. Off the ropes. There's a lariat for Adam Batista. Damn, you're taking Andreas' head off. And Adam once again sending those barbed wires. And the barbed wire. Wait a minute. Again, that table half. A backhand by Adam Batista. There's that back fist. And a running splash by Andreas Marceau, who barely is able to get the shoulder up. Wait a minute, Adam. Another brain buster. And a bloodied Andreas. Off the ropes, kitchen sink. And off the ropes again. Back body drop by Andreas. To Adam Batista. And there's that piece of the table right to the skull of Adam. And that double axe handle Andreas by Adam Batista. And the stroke to Adam. Andreas turns Adam Batista over. Andreas Marceau advances in the tournament. The winner of this match, Andreas Marceau.
Égotistique, éclate, I'm the star of the show. Je suis invincible, personne ne peut m'égaler. With every move, I steal the spotlight. Mon ego s'acharne toujours en haut. Watch me strut, watch me shine. Mon style flamboyant, c'est divine. Je défie la gravité, je suis le meilleur. Mon arrogance, une force à la hauteur. Égotistique, éclate le maître ring. Je suis inarrêtable, c'est invaincable. With every move, I steal the spotlight. Mon ego insatiable, toujours en haut.
We gotta get ready for our final first round matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, our final first round matchup. It is the real deal Nate Jones representing Best in the Universe on the left and Psycho on the right. The guy who was in the tiebreaker match in the final, in the B block of the Super Juniors this year. Ever since arriving on the scene before Fight Fest, Psycho's been impressive, but now he finds himself against a former Legacy champion, a former Internet champion, one-time Super Trios winner, and Nate Jones. Two-time Legacy champion, by the way. No. Nate Jones. Oop. The real deal. There's a drop kick, and Psycho sending the landmines. Psycho busted open by Nate Jones. Now Nate Jones obviously knows not to take Psycho lightly, even if Psycho's a lot shorter. Nate Jones even said before this match he's going to treat Psycho like a heavyweight. Even if he isn't one. There's that headbutt. Wait a minute. Psycho knocks Adam, chops Nate Jones down. Nate Jones picks up that kendo stick. Punches those knee lifts. And there's a kendo stick right to the back of Nate Jones, now right to the face. And Nate Jones, backbreaker to Psycho. Oh, there's a beautiful suplex on Psycho. Psycho taking it to Nate Jones. There's a kendo stick shot once again. Psycho once again taking it to Nate Jones. Psycho caught Nate Jones with his finish. 2. Nate Jones barely gets the shoulder up. Nate Jones sent Psycho, and there's a real deal elbow. 2. Psycho kicks out barely though. And now an F5. Caught Psycho. 2. No, Psycho kicks out. Nate Jones has hit Psycho with 2 really big moves. That rolling elbow, the real deal elbow, as well as his finisher, the F5. And Psycho, wheelbarrow bulldog. Wait a minute. Off the ropes. Wait, Psycho has Nate Jones once again with a finish. 1, 2, and Nate Jones once again kicks out. Psycho busted open. Psycho obviously a last-minute replacement for Zalik. Too injured to wrestle here tonight. Being New York for the Knicks and getting caught up in there. And now, Psycho. Off the ropes. Lariat by Nate Jones. Psycho back up to his feet. Wait, Psycho caught Nate Jones with a choke slam. Both men caught each other with their biggest moves early. This could be it for Nate Jones, and it is! The winner of this match, Psycho! The nostalgic demon. Again. victory for Psycho. And that's the end of the first round. The whole tournament will take place tonight, obviously. That just ended the first round of the tournament. Psycho defeats Nate Jones as we move on to our next contest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the quarterfinals of this year's King of Hardcore tournament.
Fight!
Now, obviously, AJ Elliott and Ragnar. Obviously, both a little more fresh in this than others in this tournament. AJ Elliott going for it. Chiropractor. Caught Ragnar. And now wait a minute. Plants him. Wait a minute. Backbreaker. Ragnar with that chair. AJ Elliott. Once again, in the barbed wire. AJ, that brain buster to Ragnar. They're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, home of ECW, and now off the ropes. No. Obviously, we got 4 matches in the quarterfinals. This is the first of the 4. Off the ropes. And oh, AJ missed. Wait a minute. AJ caught Ragnar. And Ragnar going for the Viking bomb, but AJ Elliott reversing. Wait, Ragnar with the mass destruction on AJ. Hits AJ's own move against him. AJ barely able to kick out of it. Oh, God, boys. Fuck, oh God, I'm so sick. Shit. Wait. Northern Lights driver. 2. No, Ragnar barely able to get the shoulder up. Ragnar now in full control of AJ Elliott. Again, Ragnar off the ropes. AJ Elliott takes down Ragnar. The way AJ caught, Ragnar tosses him with a Tazplex. Sledgehammer right to the back of the head. AJ. Ragnar. AJ Elliott. Enziguri. Catches Ragnar. Off the ropes. Both men. Now AJ Elliott goes down. The ropes, blackjack. There's a crossface by AJ Elliott to Ragnar. Ragnar able to get out of it. AJ locks it right back in. Ragnar was in the ropes this time. Oh wait, going for the Viking bomb up to AJ Elliott. Caught him with it. That's it.
2, 3.
Ragnar advances to the semifinals. Ragnar. Ragnar advances to the semifinals now. Over 300 plus pounds. Too much for AJ Elliott after that Viking bomb. Can Ragnar finally get his big accomplishment in Dynasty? Well, we gotta see who he faces in the semis. Next up, two rivals meet in this tournament. Kevin Graves on the left, Goto Lee on the right. Goto Lee a lot more fresh. Obviously, Goto Lee already has Kevin Graves. Was a little bit more hurt as he went through a battle in the prior round. Obviously, the winner of this match has to face Ragnar in the next round of the King of Hardcore tournament. And in the barbed wire goes Kevin Graves. Now Goto Lee has Kevin, plants him. And there's that kendo stick by Goto Lee. Obviously, Goto Lee with that kendo stick to Kevin Graves. Obviously, Goto Lee. Oh, I gotta rest my voice. Ooh. Amber's still sick. There's an enziguri by Kevin Graves. Goto Lee. DDT to Kevin Graves. Sends Kevin head first to the mat. Goto Lee Chair to the skull of Kevin Graves. And now Kevin Graves trying to get Go to Lee to submit. Go to Lee send the landmines by Kevin Graves. Go to Lee, plants Kevin Graves. Kevin Graves rolls up, but Northern Light driver. 2. Dodo Lee gets his win back over Kevin Graves.
No regrets and no intent to return. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned. Cold-blooded, I've reclaimed my name. Memories forever ignite the flame.
What a victory for Dodo Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
Fearless and brave. Looking forward to facing the change. I've never seen you before.
Finally getting the win over Kevin Graves he waited for.
Shadows left on
We're halfway done with the semifinals. Thank Dodo Lee. After winning season live, they win this whole thing. Have to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, time for our next contest in this tournament. As Darren Parks versus Mad Dog Carl. Behemoth versus Behemoth. Two, nope. Already. Big moves out the gate now between these two behemoths. Darren Parks has Mad Dog. Obviously, winner of this will face either Andreas Marciu or Psycho. Mad Dog. right now. Darren Parks has Mad Dog. That's me trying to rest my voice. Mad Dog missed the boot. Wait, Darren, burning hammer to Mad Dog Carl. And Mad Dog got the shoulder up, but barely. And Darren Parks recover once again. No, Mad Dog gets out again. Elbow by Mad Dog. Mad Dog once again. And Darren Parks off the ropes. Goes Darren. Ooh. Now that barbed wire bat. In Darren's hands. Mad Dog. Darren went for a chokeslam, but Mad Dog reversed it. Backhand by Darren Parks. That might have just knocked Mad Dog out. And no, not yet. And there's a headbutt once again by Darren Parks. Once again, there's a clothesline by Mad Dog. Mad Dog with a barbed wire bat now. Way off the ropes. Both men collide. Wait, Mad Dog got his arms trapped as Darren Parks suplex.
10 minutes left.
And Mad Dog caught Darren Parks to cover too. Mad Dog Carl advances in the tournament. The winner of this match, Mad Dog Carl. Mad Dog Carl with the win over Darren Parks, ladies and gentlemen. And Mad Dog goes to the semifinals. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta get ready for our next match. We will play Mad Dog in the semifinals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final match of the quarterfinals. On the left, Andreas Marceau. On the right, Psycho. Psycho picked up a quick and decisive victory over Nate Jones, while Andreas Marceau was put up against Adam Batista. Now, here's the thing. Psycho now faces a Fight Fest main eventer. A very rising star. gentlemen. Andreas Marceau doesn't want to lose to someone he deems a creep. He deems Psycho a creep. There's that kick to the leg by Psycho. Right to the eyes. Andreas Marceau now. Super kick to Psycho. The cover. 2. And Psycho barely able to get the shoulder up. Psycho grabs the baseball bat. Psycho had one hell of a run in the Super Juniors, obviously. To the point where he was put in a tiebreaker triple threat. Obviously, he took the pin again in that three-way when TJ Carter got him with the Vortex kick. But now Psycho finds himself in here. Psycho that drops a little off the ropes. No. Overhead and punch. Psycho. Psycho goes chops right to the side of the neck of Andreas Marceau. Off the ropes. No. Wait a minute. Andreas caught him. No. Wait a minute. Psycho. Off the ropes. Andreas Marceau is busted open. Psycho went for a crossbody, but Andreas ducked it. And there's a chair to the skull of Andreas Marceau. Punching those knee lifts by Psycho to Andreas. And there's Psycho. Sledgehammer to the back of the head of Andreas. And now rolling elbow by Andreas. Off the ropes, running elbow drop by Andreas Marceau. Psycho in trouble. The stroke on Psycho. Andreas turns him over for the cover. 2. Andreas Marceau advances in the tournament.
Dans l'arène, je suis le roi. Avec éclat, je brille de joie. Andreas Marceau, c'est moi. Maîtrisant l'art du combat. Égotistique, éclate, I'm the star of the show. Je suis invincible, personne ne peut m'égaler. With every move, I steal the spotlight. Mon ego insatiable, toujours en haut.
Little big match on Carl and Andreas Marceau in the semifinals.
C'est divine.
And I think Andreas just realized
Je
that.
suis le meilleur. Mon arrogance, une force à la hauteur. Égotistique, éclate le maître
Psycho's worked his heart off.
Je suis inarrêtable, c'est un bénévole. With every move, I steal the spotlight.
Now get ready for
Mon ego
the
insatiable,
semifinals.
toujours en haut.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, it is Ragnar on the left, Goto Lee on the right. This is the first match of the semifinals of the 2026 King of Hardcore tournament. And Goto Lee knows he's come far. There's a shot to the ribs of Goto. Wait a minute. Ragnar had the chair. Wait a minute. Goto Lee. DDT. Snap there once again. Again, lead. There's that palm strike to the face. Wait a minute. Go to Lee running swanton. Goto missed that kick. Wait a minute. And again, Goto Lee. Toss. Damn near on his head. And Ragnar. Goto with that shot. There's that chair to the skull of Ragnar. Swing neck breaker. Wait a minute. Brain buster by Ragnar to Goto Lee. Goto. Oop. With that chair. Wait a minute. Uranagi by Goto Lee. Or to Goto Lee by Ragnar. And that steel chair right to the back of the head. Wait a minute. Elbow and Euros. Now wait. Goto Lee with the baseball bat. There's a boot to the face by Ragnar. Off the ropes. There's that knee to the face. Off the ropes again. Another knee to the face. Wait a minute. Ragnar sent to the outside, right into the barbed wire. Now, Goto kick. That gothic kick. To Ragnar, but Ragnar got the shoulder up. And that headbutt. And there's a baseball bat. Goto Lee missed that kick. Wait, Ragnar Guzel choke slam to Goto Lee. And now once again, Uranagi. Ragnar with that baseball bat now. Goto in a lot of trouble here. And again, Ragnar cracking that bat over the back. Now taking it to Goto Lee. How much more does Goto have left in him? And I guess that much to be able to pick up Ragnar like that. Obviously Ragnar busted open, but Goto Lee still isn't in this one. And Goto sends spinning back fist. Goto Lee. Good hand. Wait a minute. Ooh, backhand. Or back elbow. Off the ropes. Knee, no. Goto missed. There's that kick. The cover. Got the kick, but no, Ragnar kicks out. Elbow to the back. Ragnar sends, and both men down from the barbed wire. Goto Lee finally bleeding. There's that headbutt by Ragnar. Takes Goto up to his feet.
10 minutes again.
What's Ragnar planning? Off the ropes. All aboard. Off the ropes and again, all aboard. We go to Lee. Caught Ragnar. Now with a kendo stick. Goto. And now table half. Ragnar Uranagi. Once again to go to Lee, but Ragnar out of breath. Goozle choke slam. But Goto right up to his feet, sends Ragnar to the outside. Ragnar landed right in the landmines. Goto Lee, I think he has Ragnar right where he wants him. Off the ropes. Lariat missed. Off the ropes again. That knee by Goto Lee. Oh, what the fuck? Off the ropes. The running knee. To Ragnar. Submission. Ragnar taps out. Goto Lee's going to the finals. Goto Lee's going to the finals.
No regrets and no intent to return. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned.
It is time to find out who will face Goto Lee in the next round, in the finals. Up next, Mad Dog Carl versus Andreas Marcel. And Andreas ready. Running elbow drop to Mad Dog. Right now, Andreas more fresh. Obviously, imagine if Andreas Marcel can win both the World Cup and the King of Hardcore tournament all in 1 year. He joined, I believe, Alex Sabin in the people who have won multiple tournaments in a single year. Alex back in 2020 won the intergender tag tournament and the Super Juniors. Only person to win multiple tournaments in a single year. And the barbed wire. And a kendo stick right to the skull. And again, now kick to the back of the knee of Andreas Marcel. And Andreas hitting the barbed wires, he's bleeding. Cut reopened. Obviously, he has to get past the powerhouse Mad Dog Carl. Now Mad Dog sends Andreas into the barbed wire. And right now, these two trading shots. Fall away slam by Andreas Marcel. And now, wait, that kendo stick to the back. Andreas Marcel. Ooh, both men. And the barbed wire. Obviously, the winner faces Goto Lee in the finals. There's a belly-to-belly by Andreas Marcelo. It was a cover, but it was a rope break. Mad Dog bomb already. 2. And, oh, Andreas barely gets the shoulder. Andreas barely got the shoulder up. There's that barbed wire back. To the back. There's that kendo stick once again. And that's the stroke! There's that lariat by Mad Dog. Mad Dog setting the landmines. And there's that boot by Mad Dog. And oh, Andreas goes low on Mad Dog. And in the barbed wire goes Andreas once again. Thanks, you guys. The stroke caught Mad Dog. Andreas Marcelo goes to the finals.
Dans l'arène, je suis le roi. Avec éclat, je prie de joie. Andrés Marceau, c'est moi. Maîtrisant l'art du combat. Égotistique, éclate, I'm the star of the show.
The winner of
Je
this
suis
match.
invincible. With every move, I steal the spotlight. Mon ego is a shot, toujours en haut. Watch me strut, watch me shine. Mon style flamboyant, c'est divine. Je défie la gravité, je suis le meilleur. Mon arrogance, une force à la hauteur. Égotistique, éclate
final is back.
je suis inarrêtable, c'est un des mes valeurs. With every move, I steal the spotlight. Mon
Get ready
ego is a
for the finals. 2026 King of Hardcore Tournament. It is time for the finals of the 2026 King of Hardcore Tournament. Introducing first, in the black, white, and red, representing Dead End, Goto Lee, and his opponent, in the gold and white, the Frenchman, Andreas Marcel. Match underway. The finals of the... Wait! Wait! Oh, he caught him! Dude, Buster, go to Lee! Oh! Andreas Marcel went to win this right out the gate. Andreas went to win this match right out the gate with that dude buster. Now, got the kick! Got the kick to Andreas! Go to Lee! No, only a 2. Both men have already hit their finishes. It's the stroke! He's been winning matches in this tournament with that! 2? No. He's won multiple matches in this tournament, in this very tournament with the stroke. Now he's sending Goto Lee with landmines. Andreas goes low. There's that barbed wire bat to Goto Lee. Wait a minute. Grounded octopus. No. Andreas able to get out of it. Go to Lee. It's Andreas Marceo. Go to Lee bleeding. Is cut and reopened. And the DDT. And there's an armbar on Andreas Marceo. Andreas was in the ropes. And Andreas sent into the landmines. Now go to Lee, sent right back into him. I think Go to Lee gets off on punishment. DDT by Goto. There's that barbed wire back to right to the back of Andreas Marceo. And a twisted complete shot. The cover by Andreas. Andreas Marceo wins King of Hardcore 2026.
I'm the star of the show. Je suis invincible.
The winner of this match.
With every move, I steal the spotlight.
King of Hardcore 2026 winner, Andreas Marceo.
Je défie la gravité, je suis le meilleur. Mon arrogance, une force à la hauteur.
What a victory! And Andreas Marceo has made history as the second person in Dynasty history to win 2 tournaments in 1 year.
Mon ego insatiable, toujours en haut. Watch me shine, mon style flamboyant c'est divine. Je défie la gravité, je suis le meilleur. Mon arrogance, une force à la hauteur. Égotistique, éclate dans le feu de l'action. Je suis le champion, la perfection en action. With every step, dominating the scene. Mon ego, une puissance suprême. In the arena, my brilliance shines bright. Unmatched might, with every victory in sight. With every triumph, my ego soars high. Je suis le roi, personne ne peut me défier.
Victory. Andreas Marceo.
Adesso consigliere aveva battu de 46 heures et sion de sang, je les cite
Avec d'avoir les fêles et le lemme, la gros lemme, l'aval, boulance, les parents fait
Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Sous dog, les fils et plus ciel, sous sur résurrection. Sous l'homme qui est à conseiller encore pas ce ciel. Pour la drosse délai, aux enjeux et vies à ce qu'on non pour verre.
Thank you for joining us for the 2026 King of Hardcore Tournament.
Dans l'arène, je suis le roi.
We'll see you on Monday for Overload. And next Sunday is Dynasty Reloaded, where Andreas Marceo will challenge for the Internet Championship against Yuri Bryant. Andreas finally win gold.
With every move,